Hey everyone, Creeks as well. Okay, I saw Night in the Woods, got it by the slimmest of slimmest majorities. So I think we are going to play some Night in the Woods. Hello. And the good thing about this is now I can finally see the chat and chat properly and I can hear everything again. So, HD camera means I can now see that my hair is constantly a mess. But on the upside, I've got a nice blue backdrop. Yes. So content warnings. Thank you, Crow. Mods are saying we have content warnings for this game. Hey, Billy. I'm going into this game very, very blind, so I don't know what's coming up. However, I've been told by many people there can be quite a lot of things in the game to watch out for. So what my mods have done, if you look in the chat, is they basically made a little Google Doc which will list all the content warnings so you guys can see them, but I can't. We figured this was the best way to do it. So I'm going to have to do like a little bit of tweaking, so I'm sorry if things look a bit wonky to start with. But, oh no, it's all fixed from last time. Oh, that's good. I can just go straight in. Can everyone hear the audio fine? Let me know if the audio is too quiet in comparison. But I'm going to go straight into the game. And we're back here. And I remember very vividly what we were doing. Oh yeah, Angus. Oh yeah, we poked a dead guy's arm. We had Gregory's pizza scale. Oh, we had the bass guitar mini games, Greg Rules. And we just moved back home. Yeah, I remember now. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I'm glad the stream was helpful. Let's see if Mar's here. Is Mar here? Hey up, Mar. Audio is a little bit quieter. Is that the game audio? Yep. So I'm gonna turn you up. All day. Yeah, Gree is, I think, is on the Steam sale as well, and the greatoldgames.com sale. If you can get it on sale, I'd say definitely get it. I adore that game. I'm still thinking about that game a very long time before we started. Since we finished it. There's a little mini game in it. I'm just going to move you close a little bit. If you collect all the collectibles in Gree, there's a hidden ending, a hidden cutscene. So, if that's an incentive to get the game. Back 2 days, no way to social media. Hey Adam, for those who haven't seen it, on my Twitter, Adam made me into one of the characters in Night in the Woods, and Adam animated it. It's incredible. I would highly recommend to see it. It's one of my favorite things to ever exist. Hey Bryn, I've had Gree for a while. I should actually play it. Gree's amazing. Actually, I think it's also going to be old high school people. I wonder if Cole will be there. I always thought you two were so cute together. Oh, me and all that Cole. Me and Cole were like two peas in pod. Mom, no. No, we don't like Cole. Oh, sorry, honey, I didn't know. I thought that was still a sensitive subject, innit? It's not. Well, okay, well, you go out then. Have a nice time, honey. I will. See you later. Tatty bye. Okay, bye. The editing recording tips actually motivated me to install one mic stand just now. It had been works. Oh, I'm glad. If there's anything I've not been clear, there's a little Google form in the doobly-doo below where you can ask me questions, or if you want to reach out to me on Twitter or Discord, if you just at me, my Twitter handle is We Talk of Dreams, so you can find me there. And please feel free to ask me any questions. So what are you up to these days? Crashing here until I can get back in my own place. Oh, by the way, how are the audio levels? Is everything normal again? I can adjust volume quite easily. Parents rented out half the place to Mr. Chazakov. I've been babysitting, interviewed, Am Panther? Waiting to... Oh, right. My dad works at Am Panther now. They got everything. Oh, good. Audio is good. Thank you, Anne. Hi, Anne. Oh, it's the whole gang. And everyone's that gives us here. I'll start. There ain't gonna be a Possum Springs, so we're gonna do whatever we can do to get the market to notice us. Can we get back to the topic at hand? Yeah, so we allocate funds to preserve the statue of Gary and all this. Oh, is this like the committee? Don't tell me I'm not hearing you, Andrew. It's not of sufficient historical notes. I love the music in this. The music's so good. Your asses are... Guys, stop this. This is a stoplight fight all over again. Oh yeah, I remember who that won that one. I mean, can we move on? Fine. Uphill. But yeah, when it came to editing, basically everything I showed you there is what I learned through doing, basically. I learned how to do it the wrong way. Can I get in there? I learned the wrong way of how to do everything, and then through my mistakes I eventually learned the right way of doing everything. Yeah, I didn't realise noise reduction was a piece of software that existed for a very long time. But it's such a good tool to have. Noise reduction saves your life in so many things. Still case is missing. Replay the ball yet. It does bounce. It does bounce. But what I was trying to say is, don't embrace your mistakes. Embrace that you're going to be doing things wrong constantly, and just accept that it's part of it. And if you accept that, then you're going to find it so much easier going forward and much more enjoyable. Because I still make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, and every project, left, right, and center. But it's not so much making the mistake; it's fixing your mistakes, learning how you roll with it, is what really matters. I think it's the only way to really learn. And plus, it kind of gets rid of your ego. Lots of people, especially in the creative industry, don't want to admit they make mistakes or want to believe everything they do is perfect. If you just allow yourself to be yourself, you don't have to be trying to live up to this imaginary standard that doesn't exist. And plus, I kind of feel if you're not being yourself, then generally you're not being exciting. It's kind of boring reading people's Twitters when it's all just very clean and very no personality, if that makes sense. So yeah, just what I'm trying to say is just embrace who you are, and it will all work out. It just work out. I'm very, very thankful it worked out. Oh, they're just a loop. Okay, cigarette, coffee. Yeah, but write it up as on the clock. She's not gonna like that. I don't care she don't like that. It was her fault, plain and simple. Well, that is time extra. We charge for that. Alright then. Hey B, what was that about? I want to know what that was about. But I did ask. Hey Nix. Yeah, we moved to Night in the Woods because I didn't want to overload too much editing in one stream. Because she's old and she forgets. Maybe she gets a bill for it. She'll remember next time. Wow. Ha. What do you want? Well, Greg asked me to ask you if you would drive us to the party tonight. Oh yeah, that's it. We're going to a party. I did not say a boot. You know, the one up in State Park. Facts are clarifying. Otherwise, I might have been confused as to which of the dozens of parties going down on any given night in Possum Springs. I think he's being sarcastic. In Possum Springs, you were referring to. Are you? See, told you. Thanks for driving us. We buy your house at 8:30. Thanks. Yeah, well, I'll be ready. Don't you worry. Nico says just be yourself, like a kick in the gut to low sense confidence every time. Yeah, low sense, take that. Billy, you're one of my favourite people. We will not have self-deprecating things here. We're allowed to be. Oh, thank you for the thing. Oh, this is how in. Thank you for following, cause Zika. I've said that wrong. I know I did. I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot to set it up how I usually do, so I can read things straight away. Got it set up now. Thank you for following. I will go on voice chat and argue this. Is this a statue? I think I have a great uncle or something on this. Yep, there you go. Anselm Borowski. Anselm, even alive, he was tragic. Can I go in yet? No, I can't go in. So, whilst I'm somewhat chill and not too much in a bean hype mood, I wanted to chat about self-respect, respecting yourself whilst you're a creative professional. Oh, so where was the other video outpost? Oh yeah, there's a video outpost too, and most will be the first one. Basically, when you're starting out, and I think throughout your entire career, you'll come across people who want you to work for free, or you'll come across people who want you to work for a reduced fee, or they want you to make art in a certain way, or many times in which it'll make you feel uncomfortable. Hey mate, how's the laptop running? Really good, thanks. Oh yeah, because you fixed my laptop. Oh yeah, Sharky, I need to go and feed Sharky. Glad to be of service. Yeah. And then you'll get people, if you refuse to work with them, then they'll take that personally, and they will keep spamming your email box, or they'll keep attacking you, or leaving you 1-star reviews. It's a lot to deal with, especially when you're not deserving of it, when you just want to be creating work, and sometimes you find a project which you're not vibing with, so you want to remove yourself out. And I always do it very, very politely and professionally. Just because I generally don't like a project or podcast, it doesn't mean that podcast is bad, it just means it's not my thing. People will still take offense to it. Hey there, who are you? Oh, thank you, Sumi. I bring this up because quite a few times, and one very recently. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, Crow.
Nico Ty for being so wholesome 3.
Thanks. I need to name my lady voice, the lady voice who speaks for us. I need to give her a name. Hola, what are you? Yeah. So there was a person who wanted me. What did they say? They basically got in touch with me, and they looked at my rates and decided don't want to pay those rates, which is fine. People don't need to pay the rates. If they don't want to hire me, they don't want to hire me. That's absolutely fine. That's what this is all about. What you shouldn't do is what this person did, is that they then emailed me and says, I don't like your rates. I don't think you're worth that much. So here's what I'm actually prepared to pay. And with that, I want you to do this, and I want you to do this, and I want you to do this, which is completely different to what I'd set up, what I usually do for podcasts on my website. So to me, that meant that person was never going to respect what I do. They were never going to see me for who I am or what I wanted to do. They were looking for a product done for a very cheap fee, which would be very rushed. It would be really bad products at the end, and they're wanting to try and force me to do it. So you got two options in that situation. I'm not joining the Navy. I'm just going to stop because I think this is really important to say. You got two options when people do this to you. You can either A, respond and try and explain to them why your rates are at the price they are, and why you do things in a certain way, or why you don't want to work with them. I went with option B in that I didn't respond. Why didn't I respond? This person very, very quickly decided that they weren't going to see me for what my worth is. They very, very quickly decided that I shouldn't be gaining the money I get, I shouldn't be doing it the way I should be doing it, and they were never going to understand why my price is that high. So instead of me taking time out of my day to explain to them why they're wrong, I saw that they were never going to change their minds, that they were never going to do it, and I ignored it. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't happen that often. Most of the people I speak to, because I present myself online and present my business the way that's me. So if you look at my website, it's very much me. If you see myself on Twitter or on Discord or anywhere, you know it's me. So there's no miscommunication. There's always, people know when they're hiring me, they're going to get me, and it comes with the products I make as well as me as a person. If they went through all of that and then still decided I don't want to do that, then I shouldn't be responding. And to decide that they still want to hire me but not at what my rates are, like, they don't do that anywhere else. You don't go into, like, you don't buy clothes and then go into a clothes shop and then say, well, this piece of clothing isn't worth the $60 price tag, I'm only going to give you 20, and please can you cut it this way, or please can you change the color. It wouldn't happen. So I didn't respond. And I just wanted to say, you're always going to get these people, regardless how established you are in your career, or if you're just starting out. It's always going to happen. And I just want to say, because it's not always sunshine and daisies, there are points where people will not attack, but disagree with what you're doing, or try and do stuff you don't want to do. And I think it's very, very, very important that you have self-worth and you know who you are and what you want to do. And there's no one in the world who should take that away from you. There's no one in the world who can make you feel less of a person than you are. So I just wanted to say that, because it does happen to me, and it does happen to everyone. And no, if they're trying to get you to, just because they're disagreeing with it doesn't mean they are warranted a response. If you don't like what they're saying, block. Don't respond. Just cut them out of your life. You were better without them, and you will never need that in your life. It's not up to you to try and change every single person's mind. Yes, there should be some communication, but if they've already decided before they start chatting to you they don't want any of it, they don't want any of it. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that because I felt it was a really important thing, and I'm purposely not giving names, and I'm purposely not giving a timestamp of when it happens, because I don't want it to become like a lynch mob. I think that's I don't really like doing that, especially because I dealt with it in the instant, and it's not going to affect anymore. Yeah. Sorry, I know that went really, really deep. But, yeah, casually following that, you also do not owe your social circle discount or anything comes up, especially around Christmas. That comes up a lot. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Sumi. I say no to doxing. Thank you, Pokemon Pancakes. Yeah, yeah, I mean, we all live in the internet. We know how it can get quite quickly. But yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to say that because I think it's really important to hear. I'm going to get back to the game, but thank you for letting me get that out in the world. I'm probably not going to join the Navy, where it might be good if you're, you know, a good swimmer. I was going to say looking for direction. Well, Joe, I'm glad my first client is just one of the sweetest people on the planet. It was super chill to work with them. That's really sweet. I think I know who it is as well. So, Billy, so true. People keep complaining my translation prices. Like, mate, you are aware that translating songs is like 5 hours, right? $10 is not enough. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. By the way, your translations are amazing, Billy. The one you did for Hamilton for my shot. Oh my god, that was so cool. And then maybe play bass somewhere there. Then go to sleep later. Well, it looks like you got it all planned, dude. Yeah, I do have it planned out. Well, just saying. I'm gonna go now. Alright, have a good one. I will have a good one. Zalia, people not only paying for materials, they're paying for your time and for the years you spent learning how to do this stuff. Yeah, this is a point as well that people don't realize, that it's not just, say, an hourly wage, but it's also everything going at that point, because it takes a really long time to get good at a skill, at crafts, at your passion, your art. It takes a really long time, especially when you're trying to get it to be who you want it to be, and it's something very unique. It's really hard. So yeah, please factor that into hey, Stanley Sam, I personally think if you're someone's friend or family, why on earth would you not want to pay them full price for their work? I agree. Even, yeah, this is why I have two tiers. One for I make for people, a price that feels fair, and which people can take or leave from gifts. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad this little community exists. It makes me feel so much more. I like that this little safe space exists, and that we can share these moments. Because I want to share the good stuff, but I want to make sure there's the bad stuff too, what happens. But I'll generally, I don't really want to dox, so I'll kind of keep it all different names or just confidential, or, you know, you get it. Adam, some time ago I made something for one guy for free just because I had a time to want to make him happy, and he very quickly demanded more. Lesson learned, never again. Yeah. Yeah. I just, people don't respect your art, especially when you're doing it for free as a gift. Please respect artists. It's a lot of work. And yeah, I mean, I know I say it a lot anyway, but thank you for everyone who's done art of me and my streams and of little beepsy beeps. It's incredible. I don't know how to explain how good it feels that first time you get art for someone that's done for you. It's just, it's like it's a high like nothing. Oh, I can grab that. No, I can't. Can I chat to you? No. Yeah. Yeah, low. I would say it's fair to be priced a bit lower than you want to if it's good for a reason, like if it's for a good reason, like getting to a new market. Yeah, I mean, not everything. I'm never going to say work for exposure, because that's always wrong. I can always think. Say if it's like the equivalent to like an intern at a company. Say if you're in a project where you're learning how to do it on the go, then I do think reduced rate whilst you're learning is a satisfying thing, is an agreeable thing to do. However, once you're fully trained, if you're not getting the full price, if no one's training you, then by all means you need to pay it. You need to charge what you're worth. It's a really hard. Joe, you deserve nice things like art. You know that, right, Nick? Oh, thank you, Joe. I don't think people chat about how hard it is to actually set your prices to what you're worth, because it's really hard, right? Especially when you've been doing stuff for free, or if you've been doing it at a reduced rate, to suddenly go, nope, I'm not making enough, I really need this to be at the rate I need it to be. It's hard, especially because you're in charge of it. Because any other job, people have already said, okay, well, this is minimum wage, or this is what we usually charge for people. When you're in control of everything, and there's no real rule book about how much you should charge, it's really hard. So I don't want to gloss over that. Like, it does take a long time to be okay with what you're charging. But believe me when I say, once you've set your prices to as they should be, and people respect you for that, and people pay you for what you're worth, it's a nicer atmosphere all around. Like, case in point, I'm going to be sharing a little bit too much information, a little bit more information than I usually do. But at the start of this year, start of 2020, before COVID, before everything else, I realised I wasn't making enough money to I was doing full-time hours, more than full-time hours, and I still wasn't breaking anywhere near a living age. And what's more is that most of my clients were people I've worked with for 4 years. So yes, the clients, but they're my friends. And I had a breakdown because I was constantly fully busy, and I didn't have free time to take time off, and I still wasn't making enough money to get by. So I basically took 2 weeks off, and I basically did Zoom meetings with each one by one. And I basically told them what happens. And because I'd known them for so long, they understood, and they knew me as a person as well, which helped. But I basically had to give them I gave them something of an ultimatum. I basically said it needs to be at this price, because if it's not at this price, I can no longer work on your show, work on your podcast, make music for you, what have you. And the ones who understood that, they stayed. There was a couple that didn't, and that's fair enough. I mean, it's two points. It's one about being able to pay someone for what they're worth, but also they have their own budgets. So in a couple of cases, it was, yes, you are worth that amount of money, but I can't afford to hire you right now. So what we did is they went away, they saved, and they came back, or a couple of them had to go with someone else, which is perfectly fine. It's why this market exists. I can't do it at the price they wanted. They have their own budgets. That's absolutely fine. It's a very tough conversation. But at the start of this year, from January to February, I had a breakdown. I had to talk to, I have about 10 or 11 constant clients. And yeah, it was hard. It's really hard. But coming out of that, coming to the other side where I am making what my worth is, it makes me much more happier. It makes me feel much more respected, and it makes me feel so much more like I'm valuable to their podcast, rather than me being the cheapest option to them, if that makes sense. Yeah, so just want to say it is really hard. But the sooner you can do that, the better it's going to be in the long run. And also know that inflation happens, and year on year you will have to sort of review your prices and raise them. Thank you, Sammy. You've really my life. Thank you, Sammy. Yeah, just know it's going to happen. And know that it's always fluid. So if you're looking at your prices and you realize like 10 quid this year is going to be less 10 quid next year or 5 years because of inflation. So you need to adjust your prices with that. So if the country is inflating at 2%, then you've got to do that for your prices too. Which I think everyone understands. It's why the minimum wage keeps rising. Yeah, that was a bit too... Thank you, Joe, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Kazika. Fairly sure I'm saying that wrong. I've missed like 1,000 comments. I'm going to try and catch up. One of the times I got most... Hey, this is from Miri. One of the times I got most upset with one of my exes was when he asked me to paint a particular miniature for him. Really cool when it would have been fun, but I could tell looking at it would have taken me days. And he got annoyed when I told him he would have to pay the commission price. His argument being that I had painted things from him for free before, and that he wouldn't ask me to pay if the roles were reversed. I'm sorry, Miria. Yeah, that's awful. You can't just expect someone to work for free. I get you're in a relationship, but you can't just take advantage of that. Sorry you went through that, Miria. Obviously, you don't deserve that. Obviously, you are immensely worth your commission price and then some. Sorry you went through that. Yeah. And it kind of goes back into that thing again that, oh, thank you, Billy. Nico's amazing and you did that, and so important. When it's friends and family, it's really, really hard to have those conversations, but you're still effectively giving them the same product, right? And what's more is that if they are truly your friends and if they are your family, they should be wanting to respect that and paying the commission price for that. It shouldn't be a discount. Like, obviously, you can make stuff for them for free if you want to do it at the goodness of your heart, but it should never be the point where they're demanding it and you're saying, okay, I'll do it. That should never happen. I would never ever want that to happen. I never want to take it. Like, nah, that's bad. So you went through that. Also, your miniatures are amazing, Maria. The little, from the few photos I've seen, you're incredible at painting. I was terrible at painting miniatures. I try my best. My problem with miniatures is that I always assumed the lighting would do the shading for me, so I'd paint armor blue, and then I'd say, oh, the light's going to make the shadows, so I can just paint it block blue, and then light would do the rest. That's not the case. I've just done this. It's okay to that. Sorry, I know I've missed quite a lot of comments. Also, someone to adjust if you invest in things. Expensive equipment and offices and stuff should be rolled into your price. Yeah. Your cost of maintaining and upgrading should be reflected in that, so it's a really good point to make. Thank you, Lo. No, thank you for being here, Kazika. It's absolutely fine that you're social. We're just really happy you're here. Thank you for being here. It really helps. I really like there's people here. It makes such a difference to work people and can treat you like a person rather than a result producing machine takes notes. Thank you, Pokemon Pancake. Pokemon and pancakes. Oh, you're welcome, Miria. But yeah, so that went super deep. Yeah, it's why when I started this stream, I wanted to make sure from the get-go everyone who's involved is going to be getting... I say this because I want to be as transparent as possible. So all the money that we make from the streaming, a percentage goes directly to the mods. So my mod team is always going to get, even though we're not really hitting what the minimum wage is, I basically said I'm making this amount and I want to make sure you guys are getting paid too, so this is a percentage, so that hopefully if we're successful that'll grow into something much more beneficial. With the arts that's done, I wanted to make sure I paid for the art, so Crunchy, I can bounce on these. Crunchy's our official artist, and I made sure Crunchy set his own prices. So one of the first things I did with the extra money is I paid for the art that Crunchy's made, and then more art coming down the line. I want to make sure Crunchy gets paid what he should be getting paid from the get-go. And then with the mod team, they get a percentage cut of same percentage cut that I do, and then the rest of the money goes into upgrading the stream. So new webcam, cheap new lights, little pop filter, and then a little bit is helping for the new desktop. So all little things that I can help make it be better. Can I jump up there? I feel like I can get up there. No, I can't get up there. Henny could just so it's been said, if any of your topics end up being a bit too much for you, you want to share, don't feel pressed to share. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sumi. Yeah, I probably will say, I mean, I'll treat it the same way as RQ Rusty Crow. So in regards to, because there's lots of things I can't say when people ask me questions about production, I'll kind of just do that here. So if there's something I don't want to talk about, I'll probably just say. But there's not that much. I won't ever really give you names of people, but there's not that much I'm not willing to share. Yeah. The only really real thing is that I probably won't tell you exactly how I make music, but I'll give you like a general overview of how I make music. Oh, I can do that. Until I feel a bit more comfortable. But I am quite willing to share quite a lot of my work processes where I can. That's fun. Hey mate. What? I need to move that back to you. Yeah. I was just stopping by to see how you were doing. Why? After the other night, I mean. Why wouldn't I be fine? Mate, a lot of things happen. A lot of things that happen around here. Sometimes in town, sometimes out back tracks. Sometimes up in the hills. ... What? It's my job to make sure folks like you, folks like me, never see something like what you saw the other night. Or you mean the... Folks like, yeah. What do you mean? I'm a college dropout, am I not? And in its own stupid way, that's beautiful. But the world isn't. And the world isn't out there somewhere. Yeah, it's true. Bye, Billy. Thank you for being here, Billy. Hope this is helpful. I so appreciate the integrity that's paying someone whatever's possible to people. So that minimum paid for resume projects is something important and valuable. Yeah. I think it's basically... With the stream, it's one of those things where... I never want to force someone to mod. So all the mods I had volunteered to be mods for me before we even thought about being successful or even thought it would even get to this stage. And I basically wanted to say from the get-go, because streaming is hard, but I wanted to make sure whatever money we do come through, it gets shared out equally and fairly. Yeah, because I don't ever want people to work for free. And it's a situation where it's an opt-in. If anyone said they don't want to work on the streams anymore, I'd absolutely understand, because it's absolutely fine. But it's a situation where we're all in the same sort of position. There's no one person who's getting like a... What's the phrase? The lion's share. No one's getting the lion's share. It's all being evened out. But yeah, sorry, I just wanted to be transparent with that. It may have been a bit too much information, but that's how I decided I wanted to do things from the get-go. Well, it sure is full. Equitable distribution. Nico Communist confirms. All the road work crammed in before winter makes like half the town inaccessible. Unless you want to walk the long way around for like 20 minutes. Which, I mean, no. Well, okay. Can we go back in? Did we do the thing? I do apologise a lot, you're right, Kaz. This seems a bit... Why have we got the info? This feels like we're about to have the talk. I hope we're not about to have the talk. Hey, sweetie. Look who's home. Not you, Siri. Hey, the parents. I made tacos. Excuse me, we made tacos. Tacos? Tacos. Do you want some tacos? That was my Yorkshire taco, in case you couldn't tell. I want tacos every day, all day. No, I want tacos. I want tacos. Just give me the tacos. If I want tacos together, Rocco's together. And I on vacation. Yeah, I use my island emoji. It's not my Can someone please redeem some beans? I want some more beans. It basically just means I use my vacation emoji a bit more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, sick. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 7 beans. We have 8 beans. Thank you for the beans. Oh, there's a hydrate in there. Oh, I've run out of hydrating. I haven't got any water. I need to get some water. Thank you, the beans and the hydrate. In that case, I'm probably going to get some water. I'm going to literally be like 8 seconds. I'm really sorry, but I was asking Sumi. That's fair, Nix. I'm going to be back in like 2 seconds. I'm going to leave Beeps on my chair so you can chat to Beeps. I'm just going to get some water. And there you go. Oh, could you not see Beeps? I'm sorry. I should have placed him in a better place. I forgot about the pop filter. I'll keep him here as a... That's a lot of beans. But I needed some water. I'm back. Let's go. I'm so angry right now. You've all turned against me. Mate, I need you want some sour cream in your taco. I quite like sour cream in tacos. I want everything. You can use so many monsters so we can keep track of the beans. Yeah. 1000% why I need the beans. I know I said it in voice chat yesterday. This is Joe speaking. Man, I wanna my voice broke then. I'm sorry. Joe says, I know I said it in voice chat yesterday, and man, I'll never stop telling you. So nice to know you, Nico. You're a good jelly bean, and I love this chat and the safe space so much. So good to be here and share experiences. It's reassuring to know I'm not alone. And Junino was telling me how proud you are. Oh, I finally got paid for art. Means the world to me, so thanks you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joe. It's really good to know you're here too. I adore what these streams have become, and I adore this little community, and I adore that we can do this. And I'm so happy to know you all. Num num. Hi. Num num. Num num. Okay, I'll stop playing. You don't get back party tomorrow? I haven't. You get ready. I'm already ready. Oh my god, party time. You ready, B? I'm ready. Are you ready? I don't know why I did that. Maybe I should get ready. You okay, babes? Yeah, maybe. Okay. What are you? Cover textbooks and tinfoil. Just do it. Whee! 30 more beans. That's a lot of beans. It's a lot of beans. Oh, the beans go there. Yeah, that looks like 13. Sure. Are we already dressed? Is this me dressed? Can we change your outfit? God, this shirt really accentuates my roundness. Nah, man. We're going to be self-confident all the way. I think the round zero didn't help. It's called the round because it was okay. Nah, man. Nah, man. Get that self-confidence going. Yeah. And that being said, honest to someone, shall consider beans complete. Thank you so much for the Ko-Fi, Kato. Thank you so much. I'm a real live person. And no one can prove I'm not. You can do it as people like you. Yeah. What are these? I don't want to do either of these, but I'll do that one, I guess. Oh no. I guess we can't just sort of be... Who cares? Like, oh no. Taking classes being unsuccessful. Oh no, May. Let's just go because I just don't care, but I care. Listen, that isn't there. Make sure Cole isn't there tonight. My breath smells like tacos. Nah, man, the taco smell is good. Oh, Kiara, oh no, Nico, you're going to have such a sugar rush later. So many beans. I mean, it is a Friday. I feel like we can have a little bit of a jelly bean rush on that there Friday. You're a smooth talker, you're a smoothie. Hey, May, how's it going? That's about... Oh, yeah, May, what's your name? That one. That's the one we're going for. Oh, I think I know you from somewhere. It's probably from when we have a street gang? With chains and garbage cans? Oh, May. I want tacos too, Joe. I'll demand tacos for all. This is hopeless. Wheel me out to the curb for garbage day. Oh, geez, to be here any minute. Good luck, kid. I don't need luck. I make my own luck. With a luck machine. I love May's sense of humour. I can vibe with it a lot. Yeah, I know. Jeez, sorry. Aiden, we're going to a party. Which we gave ourselves a little pep talk. I don't care if he's there. Hey, Cassie. Oh, yeah, Cassie, the first 40 minutes is editing. I don't want to do a 2-hour editing stream because it's a lot of information at once. So the first 40 minutes are editing, and then Night in the Woods. Let's hope so not. I don't even know what we're talking about. Main call went out in Junior year. Yeah, and it didn't work out. So let's stop talking about it. Let's... It's going a little bit dark. It's also night time, which explains a lot. Is my light okay? I think my light's still on. Ugh. That was awful. I ate beer. I can't remember the last time I drank beer. It's not a delicious drink at all. Hey dudes. Yo, did you see Cozier? Oh god, the eyes. You okay? Yeah, totally fine. You gonna talk to him? Yeah, I feel brave. We can do this. You sure, mate? Yeah, I mean, why should I be weird about it? I mean, you did write that song afterwards. Back when I was a teenager, I used to be in a high school band. I had my own band. I was the lead singer. Well, I was the only singer and a guitarist. And boy, was I not good songwriter back then. There's a reason why I do soundtracks and not songs. I could barely sing as well. If you think I'm Yorkshire now, just you wait. I think there's actually a video of it on YouTube somewhere. If I can find it, I'll dig it out and share it. I was quite bad. Just to pre-warn you. Oh, trust me. Maybe I need another drink. When I was in a high school band, it's when Arctic Monkeys were like the height of popularity. So we used to do a lot of Arctic Monkeys covers. I was singing in the Yorkshire accent. I did a lot of I guess be just one of those whole things adults do. I think I did A Certain Romance, I think was the main Arctic Monkeys cover we did. Sorry, Crow. Yo. What? You're kind of grouchy, did you know that? No, I didn't. Rude. How long your plans didn't? Mate, we just got here like 10 minutes ago. Oh. How many beers have you had? 2. Pace it out, mate. You're tiny. You're tiny. When I was in high school, Nirvana was like height of popularity. I mean, it's a good band to have the popularity. Oh, so the goal for 2021 is to learn how to go into a karaoke bar. Mike was asking whether or not I wanted the karaoke redemption on the streams. Literally, I have no problem singing, but I can't sing. So, it's your own death wish. Singers and Arctic Monkeys song challenge. I need to see more about the... I'll tell you what, Mira, if I can find it, I'll dig out the cover I did when I was like 17. So that's what, 12 years ago? I'm 90% sure it exists on YouTube. Unless that person's account got deleted, but it should be there. If I can find it, I'll drop the link into RQ adjacent streams. Oh, good news! My desktop PC is coming tomorrow. Apparently. Which is good. So hopefully, in the next week or two, when I got it all set up, we can have shiny, good streams. So that'd be good. What the hell is your problem? What? Be cool, mate. Go get a drink and be cool. I don't want to keep drinking. Sorry. What are you guys going to say? Ah. How'd it go? Ah. Ugh. You okay? Sometimes I think that people just don't like you. Oh, I like you, mate. Yeah, man, you shouldn't be so down on yourself. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I am sounding a little bit crooked. Thank you for the anonymous gift sub. Anonymous gifted to Saints Rest. Who cares if people don't like you? Okay, that's not what I love this animation so much. It's so good. Screw everyone. May's the best. Yeah, buddy. Shut up, douchebag. What? Thanks, guys. So is that coal? Did I just miss that whole bit where that's coal? Okay, well, okay, I'll get a drink. Screw it, I'm doing 2 beers. I'm doing beer. I still taste taco. Okay, what? Nothing. Oh, please. I really don't want to get... Alright. I'm assuming this is one of the content warnings. Are we gonna... I have to drive. And even if I didn't... Yeah, be careful of the content warning, guys. I got a feeling something's coming up. Why I don't have my license? Beer is definitely not hydrating. Thank you, Brent. May I ask what unlock a random sub newspaper BAP redemptions thing is? So, newspaper BAPs are my channel points. Unlock a random sub emotes. Thank you for the... Thank you, RQ fan, for following. I'm not entirely sure what the unlock random sub emote does. It's not really related to this channel. It's just a thing that's on everyone's channel. Yeah, random sub emoji. So it's not our emojis, but it's like emojis from the entirety of Twitch. Yeah. Can I chat yet? Okay, well, can't do that yet. Hey, Greg. Oh, did you okay? Hey, Greg, do you know I think you and Angie? Well, Angie cat. No, that's okay. I had no idea what it was for a very long time. Oh, is it just for this channel? Oh, that's good. Then I was wrong. Angie? Ah, so cute. We don't have an Angie cat. Oh, we couldn't because we don't necessarily own the copyright to the Angie cat thing. That was right. We still have an emote slot open. We've got 4 emotes, and we can have a maximum of 5 or some affiliate. So we're still chatting about what we want our 5th emote to be. They used to work together back in the 80s. Okay, he used to hang out at the bar with your daddy. Dude, don't ever say daddy again. My own angry cat is Jake, little Jake, who is currently angry at me because it's getting darker sooner, because it's winter. He thinks his dinner time is much, much earlier than it is. His dinner time is once the stream's over at 6 o'clock, but for the past 3 hours, he's just been meowing at me from like 2 rooms over. He doesn't ever come to me. He would just sit there and scream and expect me to go over to him. He would never sort of like try and get my attention any other way. Yeah, obviously it's my fault that the sun is setting down earlier. Crow, my cat would not... Jake would not allow me to go anywhere near him. He'll maybe brush against my back if I'm sitting somewhere, but that's about as much as I get. May you're not allowed to drink anymore, ever. Oh, we're gonna have to drink, aren't we? Can I just sit here? This is a bit weird just staring at Cole. Okay. Can I chat to him yet? Oh, are we gonna get drunk? We're gonna have to, aren't we? What am I meant to do then? He needs to go chill by the fire. I'm gonna go run around naked in the woods. Go sit now. Well, okay, I'll go sit. Does something happen? Oh. Hey, May. Oh, well, that did a thing. Hey, Coolio. Hey, Coolio. I haven't had that in forever. It's been like 3 years. That's not long at all. Well, it was good to see you. I'm just back for a couple of days from school and... Shut up already. What? I was like, so worried you were going to be here. Oh, I prayed to whatever god. What? Oh, I wonder if we could have just sat there the entire time and not got drunk and he would eventually come over to us. Maybe. But no. Because here you are. The girl at the video store is all like, wowee, cute boys. Well. And you're a cute boy, Cole. Oh, thanks, May. But I hate cute people. Cute is the worst. Oh, well, I'm gonna go. Oh, May. And it's not my fault I'm a total trash fire. Oh, May. I got nightmare eyes. And the last thing you see is my eyes outside the window. And then I stab you with a knife. Stab, stab, stab. Boom, dead. When the police get there, you're all nightmare eyes. New nickname, Nightmare Eyes. Don't F with me, kid. Okay, May, you're threatening people now. Oh, no. No, B, this is me being body positive with the internet. May, I think you need to F everyone. May's the best. I agree, but maybe you should pace yourself. I'm never driving you anywhere again. F college. Yeah. Or those rich people, rich kids and hot people. Or writing sex and having papers with each other. Close enough. And that damn statue pointing at me every day. Supposed to be the founder. But just shapes. I'm a total trash mammal. Nothing is ever going to work out. Oh, May. Well, we never had a chance here. But I can't go anywhere else. I'm home again. And I can do something besides sleep and cry alone. Because things aren't just here, you know? Oh god. I'm so sick to death. Does that make sense, Colio? May, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I think you're really great. Home again. Ooh. What? Just one of the things I never liked about oh, we're good. In games, in movies, anything is that I don't want to see people chucking up, even when it's just all cartoony. It's like I don't need to see that. So help me. I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. I don't even know what happened. You got sloppy ass drunk after what? 3 cups of watered down beer. I remember when we were like best friends, Pete. And when we used to call me Mayday. Oh, Mayday, I like that. And I called you BB. Oh, you mean when we were like 10? No, I don't. Oh. Remember when we were scouts together and we caught that turtle? Turtle? Yeah, Boxy the turtle. Boxy the turtle. Hello, I need to hug May. I want to hug May too. Why are you so mean to me? Did something happen? Tame I'm sorry, okay, she's nice. God damn it, May. What? Oh, May. She was so nice. I'm sorry, B. BB, are you okay? How do you not know this? Did you forget about my dead mum? You used to be smart. You used to be cool. You used to be worth to. Oh. Oh no, cannot no. I would have killed for that. Still would. That's sad. But also gaslighting. I mean, they're both being jerks to each other right now, but college isn't, no one should bully you for becoming a college dropout or university dropout, depending where you are. No one should make you feel bad for that. If you go to university and you decide it's not for you, then it's absolutely fine that it's not for you. I'm a university dropout, I'm a college dropout, because it's just not what I wanted to do. I could not vibe with it. I could not get into that mindset. But I won't have people gaslighting you and making you feel guilty for becoming a dropout, because it's just not the case. It's not worth it. And vice versa, you know? People think they're better than other people because they've gone to university and other people haven't. Like, that's not a thing. That shouldn't be a thing. So yeah. If you can tell, I've got big opinions about education, and I really am a huge endorsement for education, but education doesn't look the same for everyone. What works for one person isn't right for another person, and vice versa. So yeah, hugs for anyone needs one. Thank you, Miria. Yeah, hugs for anyone needs them. There you go. I'm sorry, B, I'm a mess. You know, oh, it's not your fault. You're just a kid. I'm older than you 2 months. Yeah, well, I stayed here and got older, while you went off and stayed the same. Aww. Raccoon, I changed programs twice and both times I felt absolutely terrible because I thought people would think I asked me. No, I think I changed my major 6/7 times. Basically what happened to me is I was a mathlete. Maths was my star subject. It's what I was good at. It's what came easy to me, but it's not something I enjoyed at all. And when I got to university, I realised I don't want to be doing maths anymore. So I changed my major so much. Like, from maths to statistics to Slavonic studies to psychology and then entrepreneurship, languages, music. And then I finally settled on philosophy, which I stayed into third year and then dropped out because I realised I don't want to do philosophy as a degree. And then I've said this before, right? But what I basically did is I worked full time as a waiter and then studied by myself how to be a composer. What's this? Oh, are you whacking anything? Yeah. Oh, are we just smashy things? Why have I got a feeling this game is like presenting me with options which I don't necessarily have to do and will probably have ramifications further down the line? Okay, well, we can't hit the plants. Crows, watch out for crows. I really do feel like I'm presented like you don't have to be smashing up this stuff, and if you don't smash this stuff then you get like a better ending, but don't. Well, are we smashing down? Kind of looks like B. Joe, I don't like that people think stopping to do something equals losing. I mean, if you realize something you do go to isn't good for you and stuff, you shouldn't like that isn't bad. Part 2, Weird Autumn. Yeah, very much agree, Joe. It's a really good point to make. Oh, it's a statue from the college. Oh, right. I'm probably... Well, that was a weird one. I feel awful. I probably look awful. Ugh. I'm gonna burn this room down with me in it. May live out my remaining days as a shrieking ghost. Yep. Never drink again or go in public. Everything feels bad. Become a fire ghost and yell at people. How do I... Does it automatically save? I think it does, doesn't it? I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for everyone for being here. Let me go to the chat so I can see everyone. Yeah, so... What do I usually say? Oh, yeah. I have a small little request as we end the stream. I'm nominated as a composer in the Audioverse Awards. There's a link in the doobly-doo below. If you like what I do and if you're a fan of my music, you can vote for me in the instrumental composition in a production as We Talk of Dreams. It's for my work in Shadows at the Door. It would mean the world to me if you considered voting for me. There's lots of us up. There's lots of the Rusty Quill folk up for all 3 shows. Yeah. I'm not used to plugging myself, but thank you. If you like what we do here, there's quite a few ways you can support what we do. You can either, by just being here and watching's a massive help. Becoming a subscriber helps us financially, or you can buy some of my music on Bandcamp or the Ko-Fi. All the money, as I say, lets me buy better equipment. It allows me to pay for my mods, and it allows me to pay for more artwork for things coming down the line. The next stream we'll be doing is next Thursday at 9 p.m. It's my mystery box slot, which basically means it's a free slot every month where I'll be doing random things in it. So sometimes it'll be like one-off games. Other times it'll be baking streams. Other times it may be chatting or playing games with other people. But yeah, the next slot is next Thursday at 9 p.m. I've yet to decide which game I'm playing because I don't have my desktop PC be ready up there. The Christmas baking's coming. Once I'm going to be doing the Christmas baking closer to Christmas, so I'm going to be doing sugar cookie icing and gingerbread making, and then once I figure out a setup, I also want to do pasta making as well, and lots of little things. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here, and I shall see you guys next Thursday. I hope this was really good. I hope the editing stream was beneficial, and yeah, I can't wait to do more. Okay, see you later everyone. Bye.